Yo, what's going on, guys? DJ Hess here, and I'm bringing you guys a video. And I wanted to do this for you guys that are curious about starting a channel of your own. I get asked this question a ton, and I figured I'd give you guys my like top 5 to 7 tips on how to grow a channel. It could be a gaming channel, it could be a sneakerhead channel, or whatever it might be. But the thing is I get asked this question a lot, and I figured I'd give you guys some of my top tips for you guys out there that are wanting to start a channel. If you guys did not know, I do have multiple channels. This is my smallest channel right here. This is my Hess Plays channel. I do full game walkthroughs on this channel. You can see I'm sitting at just under 1,000 subscribers with over 100,000 total video views. Um, Moving on, this was my second channel. This is the Hess Kicks channel that you guys are watching this video on. This is my sneaker only channel, and I'm sitting at just under 2 million total views on this one with 16,000 subscribers. And my main channel that started it all here, which is my DJ Hess channel. This is my gaming channel. I'm sitting at 32,000 subscribers as of the date of this video, and I just hit my 9 million view mark on my total videos. So pretty cool that I was able to hit that number. But I have 3 channels, so it's a lot of I don't know. It's a lot more work than just starting one channel. But for you guys that are just wanting to start one channel, I'm going to give you guys some tips. So first thing I think that you guys need to do is just sit back and ask yourself, what do you want from your channel? If it's a sneaker channel, if it's a gaming channel, what do you want? And what are your goals? Is your goal to make money? Is it to make videos? Is it to provide sneak peeks on sneakers or insight on games or whatever it might be? You need to figure out what your goals are for your channel before you start it. It's going to make things a lot easier down the road. Uh, a side note: once you do like actually start your channel, you can get exposure from larger channels, but really in the long run, that doesn't matter. I mean, if I thumbs up your video on my sneaker channel and other people see it, it gets you 2, 3, 400 views or whatever that might be the next day or two. That's not going to really make your channel big in the long run. You have to be able to do these kind of steps that I'm going to show you to maybe help yourself. And if you hear that snoring in the background, my dogs are snoring. They're Chloe's such a lady, as you guys already know this. But anyway, we'll keep it professional. We're keeping it professional. The next thing is naming consistency. I think this is absolutely essential. And what I mean by that is your Twitter handle, your YouTube name, your Instagram, your email address. They all have to have the same sort of information. And what I mean by that is here. You can see at the very top it says youtube.com user Hesskicks. Hesskicks is the name of my channel. Hesskicks is my logo. If I go over to my Twitter account, it's at Hesskicks. That's my Twitter handle. It's at Hesskicks. It's the same exact as my YouTube. If I go to my Instagram, it's the same thing again. It's Hesskicks right here. So it's important that you actually try to keep a consistency among all of your different areas. If you have a YouTube channel, and the reason why is for networking reasons, for one, and it's easier for the consumer. But if you have a YouTube channel and you leave me a message on Twitter saying, hey, check out my YouTube channel or whatever, or if you leave a comment on my YouTube video saying, hey, check out my Twitter, and it's not the same name as your YouTube channel, it gets really confusing, especially for bigger YouTubers or other YouTubers that you're trying to network with. If you don't have the same unique characteristics of all of these different platforms, it's going to be really difficult for us to remember who you are. As especially if you're trying to again start your own channel. So naming consistency is definitely key. So before you start your channel name, before you even create a channel, because once you create a channel name, you can't change it in YouTube. You need to have all that stuff kind of lined up. So if you are trying to think of a sneaker channel name, make sure that the email address is available. Make sure that the Instagram or the Twitter accounts aren't taken yet for that. And then once you kind of have that, then kind of go from there. But this is definitely key. I really think this is important. A lot of people don't consider this when they're doing their own thing. Which does take you into the next thing, which is networking. And again, it is important to have all those different things before you go in and try to network. Networking, basically, if you don't really know what that means, I don't know how easy this is to, or how hard it is to explain for some of you guys, I guess. Some of you guys might not know what it is, but I mean, all I'm saying is you need to work together with others, or you can work together with others to help you grow your channel. One way to do it is video responses. If I create a pickup video, let's say like this one right here, the Area 72 Barkley posits. If I did this video and you ended up buying the Barkley posits also, the best way that you can get my attention is to create a response video to my video. Then I have to go in and approve the response video. once I approve the response video, I can actually watch the video or whatever. But it lets me know who you are and that you have a channel and that you're making videos. And with 16,000 subscribers, I don't know how many of you guys out there are actually interested in starting your own channel. So it is one way to separate yourself from the best, or from the rest, not the best, excuse me. Anyway, so definitely video responses are huge. If I do a subject, if I do a sneaker, like, I don't know, just a random subject over like RSVP, or whatever it might be, basically just do a response video to whatever those things are. Response videos are great. It gives people a different perspective on the same subject, and I think that I can't stress that enough. I think that they're actually quite helpful, especially with networking. So I recommend doing that. You can also tweet your video links to me or other YouTubers, and say, hey, check out this video I made or whatever like that. If you tweet it versus just leaving a comment on a YouTube video, the chances of you being recognized and having getting a reply is much greater. So definitely a important note. The next thing I have to say is you need to know what makes you unique, or you need to, if you don't know, you need to find out what makes you unique. How can you stand out from the rest of the people that are out there making videos? If every single person out there is doing a video of the Barkley Posit release or whatever it might be, what makes your video different? I mean, if you're going into this thinking I'm gonna make shoe reviews, or even if you want to go on the opposite side and do Call of Duty stuff, which is most of my Call of Duty stuff, and do gun reviews or whatever it might be, you need to figure out what makes your channel different when you do those type of videos. So I think it's important that you kind of try to establish that. If you don't know going into it, that doesn't mean don't do it, but just keep that in mind in the background as your channel grows. What makes your channel unique? For my Call of Duty channel, it was a lot of zombie tutorials. Like, if I wanted to sort my browse videos by the most popular, I can do the view most popular, and you'll see like the biggest video. This one has 1 million views. It was a Call of Duty. It was an Easter egg tutorial for zombies, and then there's another one for zombies on just random tips. I did one for Gears of War, and more zombies stuff. So zombies for me have been kind of the big thing. The other thing that I did was a lot of javelin spots for Call of Duty and stuff like that. If you don't know what that is, I'm not really going to go into it. But anyway, you have to find something that makes you unique. And I think that is once you figure that out, it will be helpful for yourself in the future. Another tip is to upload consistently. If you upload and you're like, oh, I'm going to start a channel, and I subscribe to your channel, and I never ever see a video in my feed saying, hey, this person uploaded a video, and you don't upload a video for a month or 2 months or 6 months or a year, I'm going to question myself of why I even subscribed to that channel, because it shows that, one, there's a lack of dedication. You started the channel for, I don't know if it was a novelty or whatever it might be, but if you want to grow your channel, it's one thing if you start your channel and you post videos and you don't really care about growing it. But if your end goal is to grow a channel and have a larger viewing audience, if you're consistent, you'll have a better chance of gaining more views than by just uploading like once every handful of months or a couple years even. I mean, you just have to be consistent. So definitely try to figure out your upload schedule. It doesn't mean you have to upload every day. If you upload every week, every month, or whatever it might be, then so be it. But as long as there's a schedule there, and hopefully your audience that you will be gaining will understand that cadence of when you actually upload. Moving on, being active is important. Now, I know I fail at this very often, and again, you saw I have 3 channels that I run. So it is a little difficult to be active, especially when I'm posting a video a day on each channel. And I'm working my full-time job on the side also. So, or not on the side as my main, meat and potatoes and stuff. So the thing is replying back to people's comments is important. If you go and you look, like, I mean, from time to time, like this Harlem Shake video was a good one. And I'm gonna mute it real quick so it doesn't start going off and talking. But you can see right here I reply back to some comments here and there. Not all of them, but I reply back to a handful of comments here and there. I used to try to reply back, especially when you're starting off and you only get maybe 5, 10 or so comments a video. It's very, very important that you reply back to every comment. It gives you a one-on-one connection with the people watching your videos. And I think that speaks very loud, and you need to continue that until it gets to the point where maybe you can't do it anymore. I mean, once you grow to that point, then your subscribers kind of understand that you're not going to be able to reply back to every comment. But that's why I always say go to Twitter if you guys have questions. Hit me up on Twitter. If you ask me once or twice on Twitter, if I see it, I definitely try to reply back. So keep that in mind. You need to be active, reply back to comments, and it's not a slave master relationship. It is equals. I mean, even though they're the one watching your video, you have to have the mentality that you are equal to them watching, or you're. It's an equal conversation. It's not, again, slave master. It's not you're superior over the person watching the video. It's again an equal playing field, which leads into the next and the final thing that I have to give you guys for advice is to have no arrogance. And what I was kind of saying on being active and stuff, you don't want to have arrogance. You don't want to have this mentality where you are better than the people watching your videos. I think that's a big, huge mistake that people end up having. If I have this many pairs of shoes, that doesn't make me a better person than somebody that has 3 pairs of shoes or 1 pair of shoes or no pairs of shoes at all. If I have a gameplay that has, if I have a 100 and whatever kill gameplay in Call of Duty and you have one that's 30 kills, that doesn't mean I'm a better person than you. So I think that if you check your arrogance at the door, it makes for a much more successful environment for yourself because you set that positive energy forward. Now, I know there's people out there that have channels strictly for drama and hate and whatever else it might be. That's on them. I mean, that's not my type of thing, and that's not the type of channel that I would recommend growing. I mean, if you have a channel based on that, you can probably grow quick, but it might not be in the positive way. So consider that before you go out and start making kind of things like that. I don't know what that is right here. I'm going in the wrong area. Um, I think I went into analytics or something. I'm not really sure. But anyway, so that's pretty much it, man. That's my top like tips. And if it was helpful, leave a rating, leave a comment. Let me know if you guys have any questions on my top tips. But I think this is important. It's one of those things that I've been wanting to do for you guys because I do get asked a lot on how that you can improve your channel, and or how can you start a channel. And I think that these tips can be very helpful. It was hard for myself to start a channel from the beginning. I mean, I didn't have any help with this channel. It was just something I was dedicated and I wanted to continue trying to grow, and that's kind of where I was at, and I was able to make it somewhat successful. 9 million views is nice. I'm really proud of that number. I have 2 million again on this one just about. So it's pretty cool to be able to see things grow in just a year and a half or so, maybe 2 years now. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know really what else to say. Leave a comment. Let me know if you guys have any questions, man, because this is an interesting topic, and I know it's not really sneaker related, but I think it's important to consider if you guys are wanting to start your own channel and you guys don't really have any idea on how to do it. So hopefully these tips again were helpful. Have a good one, and we'll catch you guys for another vid soon. Peace.